Alright, today we're playing a game called No, I'm Not Human. What just happened? It just opened the store, but by itself. Lost in the Roots, what is this? I've seen this game pop up a lot recently on my YouTube. I've seen Penguin Zero, or Mosh Critical, he played it. I've seen Queso play it, and I decided, you know what, I may as well just play it. This is just the demo, the full game isn't out yet, so I don't know if I'll end up playing the full game, but we're gonna play the demo no matter what. It looks creepy as anything, but let's just play it. Right, new game. New game. Right in there. No, I'm not human. Better not go in there right now. Check it during the day. Looks like it's going to be the same with every door. Loneliness. View. Okay. Oh, someone at my door? Make sure I'm... Okay. Hello? Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. Hey, I came over for a reason. I'm a little worried about you. Something bad's coming. My cousin called me. The news over there is saying there's something weird going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for some reason. Creepy, I hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they call them that. I guess because they're visitors to Earth. Or because they're trying to get into people's houses. My cousin said staying home alone is dangerous, so I came over so you don't get killed. How's your wife and daughter? Don't worry, a good friend just arrived the other day who'll look after my family. Interesting, why not just bring everyone here? Alright, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll wait for you in the kitchen. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. So he's in my kitchen. That's the kitchen there. Alright, so it looks like I can't look in any of the rooms until daytime, so I guess we're just gonna go to bed. Bed. Breaking news! At 6:28 AM today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst was larger than scientists had predicted. The temperature outside has reached critical levels. The government has declared a state of emergency. In case you haven't gathered, by the way, I've put all the lights out because this is a scary game. We're asking all people to refrain from going outside during the day. Okay, so we don't want to go outside today. I'm afraid this will make me go blind. Interesting. Living room. Okay, can't do anything in the living room. Office. I just want to click around and see if I can do anything in any of the rooms. Oh, there he is. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to let other people in. Let other people... Why should I let strangers in? I know you keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't be alone, but she mentioned that when anyone asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone is in the house with you. What's the use of extra people? They might bring something or tell you some interesting things. And don't forget to test them for signs they're a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. Is that my energy up here in the corner? So you have to choose who you want to test carefully. The tests are really strenuous. You have to take a real good look. But you don't have to worry about the conversation part. That won't take energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out of the window. The TV's... And be sure to look out the windows. The TV's good resource. But it doesn't tell you what's going on around you. Then what? I'm afraid that all we can do is try to survive and hope that this nightmare ends soon. I think the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stay with my family. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works. I skipped it too quick. What am I doing? Drink it and go to sleep. Makes you really sleepy, so don't talk. If you don't want to talk to anyone else, drink beer. Okay, well. So... Okay. Closet. Nothing in the closet. And bathroom. Nothing in the bathroom. No one will be out in the street this time of day. Alright, I thought... Okay. Ah! Okay, I understand. So when it's daytime, I need to come in here. What's that? I just crushed a bug. Right. Bobber Cerny, a family business run by two brothers who live near a dam. Beer has fresh, natural character, evoking a summer walk in the woods. Nice. So the beer just... Yeah, look up here now. The beer just gets rid of my energy completely. So then I can go to bed. But then what? I just fell asleep and then nothing happened. I just woke up. Ah, yeah, okay, I see, yeah. So I'm awake during the day, during the night, basically. But I can't go in any of the rooms. Okay, I understand. Hello? Hi. Is my dad here? Can you get him for me? I was okay earlier today, but now I'm scared. There are lots of people walking at night. So I don't think I got the guy's name. Tell me about your dad. I know a lot about him. Before he goes out, he likes to drink a little beer. He leaves me lunch and dinner and juice. I tried the beer he drinks today. Blech, it's gross. Why does he drink that when juice exists? Oh, please don't tell him. Did you get here safely? You know, it's like everything's been turned upside down. Now people sit at home and sleep during the day. At night they walk around and do things. I just said that. I'm still scared of the dark, but it seems like there's something to be afraid of. Or is there? So now I need to decide whether or not I trust her. I mean, she mentioned the beer, and he does like to drink beer. I'll get your dad for you. Thanks. Let's go already. I'll be scared at night alone. We're gonna play some kind of game he made up for me. You have to roll a dice, and then you move using stuff like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a road. I'll show you later. Bye. I thought she was coming in, so I'm just home alone now. Okay, that was quick. Quick response. Hello? Holy balls. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar, but they just kicked me out. I don't know if you'll fit in here. Why? Not everyone could handle my temperament. But I won't hurt anyone, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you get it. So can I come in? I'm sure if I asked a visitor, if they're a visitor, they'd say no. So I'll ask them, you sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and fighting are part of my constitution. But I won't let anyone hurt me. I like to drink and eat. I like talking when I'm in a good mood. Is that trouble? Why did they kick you out? I thought about saying something rude at first, but changed my mind. I told you, the people there didn't like me. God knows who it was. So when I think about it, maybe they threw me out for good. They could have eaten me alive and no one would have noticed. He said he likes to eat and drink and talk when people are being nice to him or something like that. I don't want him to be drinking all my beer and eating all my snacks. But I don't think he's a visitor. Get out of here. You're not drinking all my snacks and eating all my snacks, drinking all my beer. I understand, but I'm angry. You're just as cowardly as everyone else. Sleep well. Fuck you. How about you relax? You were going to come in here and munch on my stuff. Oh my gosh, another quick response. I want to go to bed. Hello. Actually, maybe I should have let the big guy in. He seems protective. Shit. Could have been like a bodyguard. Sorry it's so late. I was so hot today. The TV said it was better not to go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I live near the city. Of course, the asphalt there is heating up pretty bad. Hehehe. I actually worked as a cashier. At one point, not anymore. They fired me. I've had a bad day. I've had bad luck with work. I mean, what will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's scary, of course, with these visitors everywhere and the sun burning with hellfire. I'd really like to live. Hehe. Oof. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. You should leave. You're acting really weird. Haha, you? Okay, sure. Thanks for listening. Clearly I should go. Bye. If I made a colossal mistake, because I was supposed to let people in, and I've let no one in. I think I should have let the big guy in. That was my first mistake. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity is not decreasing, and the crime level has increased slightly. According to the latest data, the number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to the visitors and the growing anxiety we're seeing in society. And now over to just a moment. An urgent message has just come into our studio regarding contact with visitors. Eyewitnesses describe them as creatures that can intimidate the external appearance, imitate the external imitate the external appearance and behaviors of humans. I knew that's what it would say, I just couldn't say it. Please avoid contact with visitors. In one case, it was possible to identify a telltale sign of these creatures: perfect white teeth. One eyewitness is able to back this up. So, perfect white teeth. Okay, just perfect teeth. He encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Now for the weather forecast. I can go back on the TV. A warm front is coming to our region, bringing heat that breaks the previous record. Meteorologists tell us we can expect even higher temperatures. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing. The high temperature could cause sunstroke. It's not known for certain whether being in the sun can negatively affect our health, but to prevent third-degree burns, do not go outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen is no use. That's all for now. Next up, an entertainment program. Right, I don't really want to just keep watching the thing, so... Okay, so it said on the TV, a telltale sign, or someone had perfect white teeth and they turned out to be a visitor. What if someone just has perfect white teeth and they're not a visitor? Right, so now we drink a beer and then go to bed. So I can start answering the door again. Hop into bed. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, I am home alone. I need to let people in this night. I should have let the big guy in, I already said. I think letting the second person go was good. He's got Among Us on his t-shirt. Yo! You see what's going on? Fucking crazy. How are things with you? What do you want? Nothing, just curious. Are those perfect white teeth? But I got a way for you to make some easy money. With such a buzz from the sun, you can make money without hardly lifting a finger. All these chumps are scared of getting something when they just need to get cracking. Why are you here? You get right down to business. Everyone thinks you're up to something here, stirring shit up. We could have the party of a lifetime here. I don't want a party, but I don't think he's a visitor, and I do need to let people in, so I'll let him in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone smart. Interesting. So I don't want to have a party with him, but... Alright, relax. Jesus Christ. You're not coming in. Don't even need to read. Hey. Can you let me in? What happened to you? I got caught in the afternoon sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let me leave. Let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. What are you gonna do? I'd like to keep putting out forest fires. I'd wish I'd died instead of the guys. What? I'd wish I'd died there instead of the guys, so they died? What? But if they made it pretty clear, I'm done. I can't get home anymore. The public transport isn't running. I have to rely on human kindness. I mean, surely if you're putting out forest fires, you'd have some sort of protection. This guy looks burnt to a crisp. Leave. I have a piece of paper with me. It's important. I'm willing to give it to you if you let me in and let me live my final days in peace. Well, that just made his character story a whole lot sadder. Okay, come in then. Thanks. Don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. Yeah, I won't be in yours either by the looks of it. At least I won't have to die on the damp ground. They gave us this paper at work before we put the fires out. They want us to go to FEMA quarantine zones, but who will go there if everyone who does just dies? FEMA. Here, I don't need it anyway. Either throw it away or use it for something else. Just got some achievements. Awesome. Let me take a drink because I've been speaking a lot. Someone's knocking on my door. Hold on. Alright, hello. I sense energy here is stagnant. Something very bad. The sun, the Leo, the fifth house, I understand. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you like to act, not talk. Typical Leo. I'm not a Leo, by the way. Everyone watching. She's wrong. You're wrong. I'm not reading any of this. Get out my sight. Leave. You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay, we'll go to bed. Here we go. Night time. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has not stopped. The government has organised a special service to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, that's FEMA, abbreviated as FEMA. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Although they only began their work recently, the agency has already discovered a new sign of visitors' dirt under the fingernails. According to specialist data, this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. Very smart. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on a pale maniac. But first, an ad break. Well, let's watch this pale maniac. But now, you can buy them just by picking up the phone and placing an order. Maybe I need to do that, actually. Use for rest product delivery. Call that number, whatever. Right, let's get onto the pale white guy. From eyewitness testimony, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common: they were all alone. Additionally, the maniac talks to victims before committing the murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the suspect from eyewitnesses. Yeah, he does look a bit freaky. Suspect is very pale, middle-aged, man with black hair. He's of slender build and wears only pants. Several people have reported that he wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door and tell him you're not alone. That's all. Interesting. Hello. Wait, did I let him in? Oh yeah, I did. I sent him away but then let him in. It's so hot. I want to test you. But that takes away an energy thing. Alright, I've got 4 though, so let's talk to him first. How are you feeling? Seems like even worse than I thought, damn it. I don't think I'll hold out for more than 1 week. Although, I did feel a little better when you decided to let me in. But I'm sitting here while the rest of the guys are dying. I could have been with them. I have nothing to lose anyway. I'm going to die after all. I want to test you. Sure man, I have nothing to hide. It's all burned up a long time ago. So that took away an energy. Hands, I assume that means fingernails or teeth. I mean, his fingernails will be dirty, won't they? Because the guy was putting out forest fires, so that's not going to help me. Let's look at his teeth. Take a look. Yeah, they're not perfect white teeth. Alright, cool. Don't judge too harshly. Smoke isn't good for... Take out your gun! No, it's alright. I trust him. Jesus Christ. Okay. Where's the other guy? He's not in the office. Ah, there he is. Hey, sup? What did you do before the... What is that even word? I don't know. Okay, well, what did you do before it? Glad you asked. You ever heard of sports betting? Yeah. It's how I made my living. Hustling with bets was just something to do. Bro, for real. There's ways to cheat the bookies. You bet on a certain team and wait till the dough comes rolling back. And if you got no money, no problem. You just borrow it from someone. You call that work? You're shitting me. Of course it's work. I even had a place to do it, man. It was real luxury. A shiny sofa and a notepad with names of bookies, amounts owed, and net profit. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Let's check this guy's hands. What the hell? I'm a regular guy. I don't do any crap with my fingernails, see? Are they dirty fingernails? I can't tell. I think it would make it really obvious if they were dirty. I don't think they're dirty. Don't get me wrong. I washed them. I just saw a coin on the ground and picked it up. They're clean. I always wash my hands. Should I test him for his teeth as well? Alright, I'll test him for his teeth as well. Teeth. Teeth I can do. My homie was a dentist. Guess what? They knocked out all his teeth. Ha ha ha. They are perfect. Well, they're white. They're not perfectly shaped, but they're white. Now I'm in a bit of a pickle. They are perfect white teeth. Leave him alone. I don't want to shoot the guy just because he's got nice teeth. I didn't let anyone else in last night, did I? I don't think so. No. Alright, let me drink a beer. Go to bed. There we go. Yep, let's head to bed. I haven't played a horror game like this before. It's actually quite enjoyable. A lot of talking. Right. I guess these guys are... Oh yeah. Why'd I get scared by the knocking? It's been happening every night. Okay, relax, Jesus. You are the guy from the news. I'm not letting you in. Well, let's ask what he wants first. See if he lies or what he says. Spacious house. I like it. I have a gun. Fantastic. Despair gives courage to the coward. But hey, you home alone? He has perfect white teeth, I can tell by just looking. No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows what will happen in a few days. He didn't just come in, did he? No, I don't think he did. I mean, I'm gonna get cancelled if I don't let this person in. Hey, what's up? Long time no see. Do I know you? Come up. She got really angry. Come on, you don't remember me? We were... Hang on, your voice is different. How long ago did this place change owners? This house has always been in my family. I think you've got the wrong address. I think you got the wrong address. No way, I can't have. No. Damn it. I guess I did get it wrong. Hey, I've come a long way. Could you let me in? Is it suspicious that she came to the wrong house? Or is it a genuine mistake? Right, you know what? Come in. Come on in. You're not going to be much use to me. No offense, but... That's what I'm talking about. We'll race at your house. It's a bit unfair, but I guess. Hello? So we meet again. Why is everyone acting like they know me? I remember things were different last time, but we live. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with an action. Can you tell my fortune from a book? Which page I should open? Start somewhere at the beginning, open the middle, open to the end. Open to the middle, make it random. What are you? Me? I am I. You? You were home. Yes, a tragic story. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. Another achievement. What does it mean? I need to do some thinking. Do you have any thoughts on the matter? Anyway, I came here to tell you something. Certain things will occur not long from now. You need to be ready. I know it sounds strange, but you need to let in the person with a cat. I know for certain that will help you. I can't say how yet, but of course you can choose to do with this information what you like. For now, I'll think about the meaning of your divination choice. Did he just come in? Or did he walk away? Jesus Christ! Yes? Hello? Enough, stop fidgeting and stand still. Woman or child? Hello, please help me. What do you want from me? Let me in to sleep. I'm awfully tired. I used to have 5 kids. This is the last one. I don't know where to look for them. I just want some good sleep. Any sensible parent would not sleep over looking for their children. Are your kids dead? No, don't say that. It's hard to look after a whole pack of restless kids, but nothing happened to them. They're probably at my mum's. They run away there when they get bored of me, or when their father comes to ask me for money. Can you let me in so I can rest and look for my kids? Yeah, come on in. Finally a rest, come on. Get a move on, pick your spot, we'll leave tomorrow. We are having a house party in here. We have a lot of people in here now. We've got a guy who wants to party, a woman in a wheelchair, a burnt guy. Let's go to bed. What's on the news tonight, old chum? Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measurements to address the situation with the visitors. They've organised quarantine zones for people who are potentially dangerous. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those... Why did I stutter so much on the word detained? Blood red eyes. According to our data, FEMA has reported this sign after observing detained visitors. Blood red eyes, okay. The creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a short ad break. Okay, we've got some testing to do today. You're the only one in the living room? Right, do I really want to test his eyes if they're blood red? Right, I want to keep this guy tested. I don't really trust him, so I'm going to test his eyes. Oh, god damn. They are blood red. Yeah, you're getting shot. I knew I didn't trust you. Red's a couple of coals. It's from the smoke. It's from the smoke. What are we, 2 days later? Maybe it'll be easier this way. The guy wanted to be dead anyway. I'm sorry, my friend, but I'm not sorry. Office. Oh, she's got no legs. Oh my god. I'm so cruel. Oh no, I'm not cruel. I let her in for crying out loud. But I'm not gonna lie, when she was at the door, I thought she had her knees up on her wheelchair. That's why I was suspicious. Who are you looking for? My friend. We've known each other since we were kids. He had an accident. He got hired to mine something in the mountains. I don't understand it myself and I don't give a damn about it. But then he threw his back out. He worked so hard in the mountains that the seagulls mistook his back. Fine, it was his ass. They mistook his ass for a nest. What? What are we talking about? Voices in my head. I need to test you. Give me your test. I'll pass them all. What should we test this lady for? Let me test her for her teeth. Her hands look pretty clean. And she wears glasses so she can't get red eyes. Not perfect white. You seem safe on that measure. I'm not going to test her for anything else yet. Oh, it's a guy. Oops. I thought that was long hair. I'll leave her to sleep. She needs rest. He's still in the kitchen by himself. Maybe I will test his eyes though. No one's in the closet. Where's her kid? Where's that lady's child? Right, let me test this guy's eyes though. If he's on drugs, I don't want him here. What do you want to check? Your eyes. My eyes have been itchy lately. I think it's from the sun. They're red too. But they're not as red. I'll leave them. Shit, bro. This is some kind of disease. Okay, well, if he hadn't said that... Listen, I came up with a plan. Take money from other people so we don't have to shoot them in the face. You don't rob other people, sick human! Jesus Christ. Alright, drink a beer, go to bed. Yeah, I was gonna leave him alone until he said he's got a disease. And then I was hearing him out, and then he said freaking that he wanted to rob people, so... Not getting involved with that madness. Right, anyway. Who else is willing to come in here and help me? Good evening, this is someone from FEMA. I'm from FEMA. We're going around your neighborhood. Are you alone? No, of course not. Our brigade splits up into a few small groups to cover more ground. This conversation shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Do we need that too? How are you going to help us? Well, they're obviously in protective gear because they were out there. So how are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting data to send to leadership. Then they'll develop a response. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Do you have a plan of action? Of course. We can't be spontaneous. We'll take one of your people to our laboratory. They'll just complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's alright, and then we'll return them. Should I wait for something to happen? Yes, once we have all the information, we'll provide instructions. No need to worry at the moment. Oh, don't take her. That's... Okay, him. Alright, take him. Whatever. We'll just take one person and try to get them back as soon as possible. Take care. That's kind of the only person I completely trusted, to be honest. I don't really trust... Well, I shot the guy on drugs. Alright, never mind. Who have I got left then? Just the sleeping woman? I don't think you're coming in. You look like that alien from Lilo and Stitch. Hello there, human. Maybe he is an alien. How lucky we are, we have witnessed the punishment of human lust with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed, the sun is doing its work, and we are on the path to pure world. Behold this blessing. What? What did you expect, human? Listen, I'll give you a little rundown. The sun does not burn and broil us in vain. It is cleansing us of our sins. We have made a mess of all kinds of things, and now we have angered the sun. It's giving us our due. This is blessing. This is a blessing. All sin will end and we shall live. So we have to die? Quite the contrary. Our sins will perish, perhaps, so will the sun itself. We shall live. There will be no more death, no theft, no greedy bastards who can spell me what I want. Sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you understand what this is all about? You should leave. He's just being weird. I don't like weird people. How stupid can you be? You're chasing away a righteous man. For letting me in, you shall receive a generous reward from the Holy Sun himself. Reconsider, my good man. Beat it. Were you pretending not to know anything about the sun? Well then, fuck you. I will save someone else. Goodbye. Well, we're supposed to stay away from the sun, so I'm glad I let him go. God, I need to like walk down the hall before someone knocks on the door. You again? Well, I thought you all ran off with your dad. Let me in. What happened? My dad. They killed my dad. Who did this? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Dad was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Our sobs. Now our house is on fire. If the visitors were there, would they have really spared her? I feel like they would have killed them both, and now they're using her. They've morphed into her to try and fool me. You should leave. Where will I go? Anywhere. I don't give a damn. I'm so scared. Not my problem. Looks like no one is coming. So I literally only have a woman sleeping on my couch now. It's not new to me. I'll have everyone know. Just, you know. Anyway, it's on the news. FEMA. What is it and why was it formed? The FEMA is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the problem caused by the visitors' invasion. Drink break. They're helping to address the problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. And now for the new information, eyewitnesses reported a new sign. Hairless armpits. Okay, what if they're female? What if they've just recently shaved their armpits? FEMA reports that this sign is linked to the fact that visitors have no hair. Oh god, I thought, sorry, I missed a whole part there, my apologies. I thought I pressed it, but then I thought I didn't press it, so I pressed it again. Doesn't matter. That's all for now, stay calm, don't leave the house. Next up, a report on FEMA. Right. So, no one in there. I need to run, I'll just run all my tests on this woman since she's the only one here. It's stifling in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? He's still with me, probably just went off somewhere. I need to know where the others went and if they're okay. Do you have a phone I could call their fathers so I don't have to see this his ugly mug? I need to run some tests. Go ahead, test me. I could just use a tester for all four, so let's just start with your teeth. They are perfectly straight and perfectly white. Well, these are a little yellow on the front, but... Let me run some more tests on you. You know, I never used to care about them, but now I regret it. Right, now let me test your hands. Very clean fingernails. They're shovels, not palms. And for the kids. Don't know what that means. Let me now test you for your eyes. They're fine. So it's just her teeth. She has nice teeth. But like I mentioned earlier, what if you just have nice teeth? What if that's not a giveaway? Armpits. She does have a little bit of hair. I think she's okay. She's got perfect teeth, but everything else checks up. So I think you're okay. I'll leave you alone. Right, that body got cleared up. I'm just going to check everywhere else just to be sure. Nothing in the closet. Nothing in the bathroom. So she fell asleep and her kid ran outside, I guess, because he's not here. Right, let me grab a beer. Grab a beer. Thank you. Now let me go back to bed. Ah, who are we letting in tonight? Maybe the guy from FEMA will be back with my friend in the wheelchair. Let's find out. Oh my god. She's carrying around a dead body. Can I come in for a rest? Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm very tired. If I don't get rest, I'll pass out under the windows. Does your friend need help? Not anymore. When he did need it, no one helped. Now he's dead. He might have lived if anyone gave a shit. I'm not letting you bring a dead body in here. Leave. You. Okay. I don't really care what they say after I tell them to leave, because they're not coming to my house. She's not bringing a dead body in my house. I shan't allow it. Hey honey, the walk here really took it out of me. Can I come in for a rest? Were you walking for long? I couldn't say how long. What does long mean? Just look at yourself. You're at home, but you're still walking around. Have you been walking long? You must have been. But I've walked through more decades than you've had hot dinners. That's the way things are. I don't follow. Do you need something? What does anyone need? To listen to a few stories, share something interesting, then lie down and close your eyes happily and breathe properly? I don't need anything else. It's really boring to live by myself. I think you can always trust an old person, even if it is what do you call them? A visitor. They're going to be very slow anyway. Thanks. I don't think I'll get bored with you. I already have a woman in here. Thank you very much. Can I at least see what's going on around here? So now I've just got an old woman and a young woman. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Oh no! Whoa. What happened? Did I let a visitor in? Yeah, that's the end of the demo. You can see more visitors on the street. Sun is heating up more and more. Death is on our doorstep. No one wants to die, but you need to survive. You want to live more than others. So I think this is just like a... Yeah. Wow. That was actually fun. Yeah, so that was No I'm Not Human. I really enjoyed that game. I actually think I will play the game when it comes out, like the full game, because that was fun. What about the guy that got taken away, the guy in the wheelchair? I want to know what they were testing on him, because I already done tests on him. Anyway, I like games like that where you have to choose who to trust kind of thing, because, well, they were quite creepy. Some of the people looked creepy. Anyway, I'm not going to yap anymore. I enjoyed the game. Probably play the whole thing when it comes out. Don't hold me to it because I might not, but I'm sure I will. Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm go. What the fuck? I'm out here. Bye. I'm out here. Go. Bye. Chew.